Good morning. I wanted to talk a little bit more about radios, GMRS radios. Yesterday I was talking about buying new antennas. I'm going to buy 4 of these and 4. No, two of each. This is my original little 5-watt Baofeng UV5R, famous for prepping and so on and so forth. And this is the original antenna that comes with it. Just this little rubber duck, they call it. That's the original, which is a fine little antenna. It works. And that's what I've ordered 2 of these smaller versions. This is for ham radio. This is for 2 different bands of ham radio. Anyway, they make an antenna just like this, except it's tuned for GMRS, which is, like I said, a higher frequency. So I've ordered 2 of those antennas. These are good for hunting because they don't stick way up. These are our better radios, which look almost identical. They are 8-watt ham radios. You can see it's much longer antenna. This is the upgrade handheld antenna, which isn't much different than my mobile antenna on my car. But anyway, they also make this in a slightly different GMRS formation. We have 2 of these. Palmer and I both have one. I have, like I said yesterday, I have the other one that will kill batteries. I just used that. That was a second-hand one. Anyway, and I talked about marking the antennas with some blue paint. Well, blue is not a color you want to take in the woods with you when you're deer hunting. Blue to a deer is like fluorescent orange to a human. So I won't be using blue. I'll be using some of my camouflage green probably. I'll just put some masking tape on it and paint just the very tip of it in this nice natural color camouflage green. I have 4 different cans of a couple of greens and a couple of tans that I use for camouflaging things, which I have done. Anyway, we can get into that some other day. But GMRS, I've said this before, and as things get closer and closer to potential for grid going down, so on and so forth, with solar flares or EMPs or anything else, you may want to think about family communications. These things have a range of a couple of miles, even with this little antenna. If it's good flat or hill to hill, you can get a couple of miles out of this, realistically. But the beauty of ham radio and GMRS is that there are repeaters all over the countryside. And right now, here in the state of Maine, we have repeaters that allow you to talk from Presque Isle to the New Hampshire border. There are repeaters all over the state, and some of them are linked. So a repeater you can hit a repeater in Presque Isle, it will transmit over here in Woodstock, which is the closest one to us, one of the better ones. There's one in Gray, there's one in Portland. A lot of these are linked, not all of them, but a lot of them are linked together, similar to cell phone towers. You know, they just bing, 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 and send and instantly. And I've heard people talking from Presque Isle to Cumberland here in Maine. So it's an excellent form of communication. It's not private. There's nothing private about it. That's the downside. But you join a great community of like-minded people, good people that recognize the versatility, the convenience of a radio that doesn't depend on cell towers. Now, granted, some of these repeaters might go down. I think many of them are solar powered with backup, whatever. I don't know. And maybe the cell phone towers are too. I don't know. But $35 will buy you a license, no test needed, for your entire family. Grandparents, parents, grandchildren. Think about it.